Hi everyone. So I have never done that like this before. This is my very first video I'm posting on Facebook of myself. But I just wanted to just share a little bit. I don't know how many people know that today's World Mental Health Day. Just bear with me, I have got notes in front of me so I don't just ramble on about rubbish and go off track. But anyways, yeah, so the subject mental health, it hasn't always been as accepting as it is now in society and stuff like that. And now, I know personally, I was so frightened of what people would think of me, going to ask for help. I thought I was going to get locked up in Rosebery Park, and I did for 6 years. I didn't get no help, and I struggled for 6 years. As well, because I was young as well, and people, others my age were normal, so they seemed. I don't know, and I thought I was broke and couldn't be healed, but finally I went and asked for help, and I was expecting to be judged, and I thought they were going to think I was a loony and this, that and the other, and none of that happened. I thought it as a weak thing to do was going to ask for help, where now I see it as a strength now, and admitting I need the help. And that's the hardest part. Honestly, it's the hardest part, is holding your hands up and basically surrendering and saying, I can't do this alone no more, I need a bit of help. It was the best thing that I ever did. It took me a while to trust a counsellor, but I did, and I still do. I'm still in therapy. I still see her once a week. Again, there's no shame, no judgment. It's going to take as long as it needs to take. It's at your pace. They don't rush you or anything like that. And talking does actually help. And that was my first negative thing. How can talking really help? By talking about stuff that was bothering you and stuff like that. But it does, and I'm learning a lot. I'm learning, what my triggers are, anxiety attack, low moods, but the most important bit is I'm working on myself. I'm learning to love myself again, get my confidence back and my self-esteem. I lost it all. But I'm starting to see a light at the end of this dark tunnel that I've just been stuck in. Doing baby steps, but I'm still moving forward, and I've still got a way to go, but there's no rush. It's got to take your time. You've got to do it in your time. There's no point you walking into a counsellor and then they're turning around saying, right, we've only got 6 sessions. That would probably take me 6 sessions or even more just to trust them, so it's your pace. Don't ever be frightened of anything like that. But this is the reason why I've done this little video. Even if just one person sees this and can take the courage to go and ask for help, and that going to ask for it, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Like I said, I thought I was going to end up in a loony bin and everything, me in a straitjacket, because I just thought, you know what I mean, they're going to think I'm a nutter and this, that and the other, and they just sat there and looked at me and said, right. And it was just right, well, what should we do for it? And I was just waiting for people to come in, doctors and that, and be right, come on, in you go. But they didn't. You know what I mean? They didn't do that. And that got stuck in my head for a while, and that's why it took me so long to ask for help, because that was what I was frightened of. I was going to get took away, and I was going to think I was a nut job and everything, but it didn't. So whatever scenario's in your head thinking that, wipe it out, because that won't happen, trust me. You know, and there's no shame to go and get help. There's places like Mind, Starfish, Arch North East, my sister's place, The Road Ahead, and on most of them I think you can self-refer yourself as well, so you don't have to go through like your GP or anything. You can just give them a call and they'll book you in an assessment, and then within a couple of weeks you'll be in therapy. So yeah, and I just like, you know, don't suffer in silence, because you're your own worst enemy. You know, you're important, you're strong, and you can do this. There's no shame at all, there really isn't, and most of all, you will not be judged. I promise you will not be judged. You know, so yeah, like I say, if this helps one person, then at least it's one person asking for help, isn't it? Just pick up the phone and do it, because you know you can do it. Find that inner strength down like in the pit of your belly somewhere, you know, like your little fire yourself, and just do it, and you will, and you'll see what I mean when I say talking does help. Because this time last year I'd have been looking at them thinking, yeah, right, whatever, but it really helps. So yeah, pick up the phone, no judgment at all, I promise.